There we go. Now we have sound. Sound is here. Wish I could set it so that when I switch scenes, my mic would be muted in one and active in the other. Why'd I gotta click the button like a peasant? Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Gonna go to my monitoring thing, make sure it's good, everything's holding well. Pop up my chats. There's Void Captain Bazooka. Evening. Perhaps others will arrive as well. So evening all means more than just you and me. Alright. Do I need that open yet? Probably not. So first of all, we got Green Guy with a flamer. Gonna build Green Guy. I know you could just push them together, but I never really trust it. I don't think I want to. Just push them together. What do you think, Bazooka? Should I just push them together? This plastic is a little more brittle too, it feels like. Not too bad though. Alright, he's got the cool spiky leg though. That's nice. What's this one? Mostly a heresy pattern? How is the microphone anyway? Is it too quiet? Too loud? Does it sound like a knife in the ear? Like if I just pushed it together, would that be fine? Guess so. I just have to fill in those gaps a bit. Wish I put some in already. Maybe, I don't know. I'm always suspicious they'll just come apart after I've painted them. Hey, Carise, how's it going? I'm building little men's so that we can have a game tonight. Rosie was quite excited to see these. She broke out the dice because the dice are all different colors, like the same colors as the Marines, and she played with those and gave them little stories. It was pretty cute. Ah, you're quite all right. Excellent. What was going on with that live stream from a few days ago? Why did you get so many thumbs down? I assume it was all in Finnish. I couldn't understand. Honestly, I don't even understand Swedish, but it didn't sound like Swedish to me. If it was Swedish, I didn't understand it. Yeah, this guy's from Space Marine Adventures, one of the Space Marine heroes. All these guys are from the Space Marine Heroes booster packs. So they're the larger scaled ones. Yeah, dude. I'll put a little in there. I'll do it. Along the seam. Yeah, so we're going to play the Space Marine Adventures board game tonight. And then watch some Studio Ghibli, because those are all on Netflix now. Which is pretty great. I like Studio Ghibli. Probably put a little down there. Did I just have my knife? Yeah, I did. And that's it. The mission. Build the Marines to play the game. It came from a notification, which I just got today, but it was from a few days ago when I looked at the live stream date. And you were with a toothy ginger. It was just you and one other person. So I don't think you were in a guest in it. I left a comment anyway on the video. Clean up that. Yeah, this guy will be too tall to fit in with your little Marines. Bazooka. But he does have the right kind of armor, doesn't he? I don't know what the Japanese name is for this one. Actually, I don't know what the Space Marine Adventures name is for this one either. It's in there somewhere. I'll probably have to put a little there. Okay, let's do it now. And every single one of my Marines is going to get a helmet. Whenever possible, I put a helmet on. I don't need my people hanging their heads out. I am going to paint them all as relictors, though. So I'm not sure if I want to differentiate them by base color or something else. Or does not differentiate them at all. And just be like, oh, we just know who they are. That guy with the flamer, he belongs to green dice. That's just how it is. This one's a salamander, because he's got a flamer, you see. If they're green and they got a flamer, that means they have to be a salamander. That's the rules. Yeah. He's the tall guy in your crew, Bazooka. Yeah, I do love those baubles. You're correct about that, Bazooka J. Baubles forever. Only way to be better is if you had a Corvus helm. Beakies and baubles. And Mark IV armors. Nice thing about these guys is, aside from constantly dropping them, assembly time should be pretty quick. Oh, Chrissy, there has been severe net bullying in Finnish YouTube scene? That's crazy. You said that bullying sucks, and you can hate me, don't bully others. I see. So the bullies are giving you thumbs down? Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. But you stood up for what you believed in, so, you know, that's the important thing. The internet bullies are weird. My wife used to have a friend who turns out she was an internet bully. She'd tell us stories. It's like, why do you even do those things? We're not friends anymore. Oh yeah, well actually you could put a beaky on there because the helmets are separated. They're just on a little peg. So, you know, just add a peg on and you could put a beaky in there, no problem. You're going to do salamanders in the future, huh? Yeah, this guy is almost built to be a salamander. All right. Got to drill that. Let's get you. Yeah, that's right. Spend your time the way you think it should be spent, could I say. You know what you're doing. Is that off center? Maybe. Hello. I saw a newbie late last night. Maybe he's having a nap now. It was 4:30 his time when I saw him, which is pretty darn late. Too late for YouTube, and that's what I say. But we don't have any new people here for him to sit on anyway, so there is that. What do we think? Too big? Maybe too big. I think that's good. We'll do this one. Yeah, the mold lines aren't too bad on these guys. They clean up fast. After I bought them from the States, I discovered there's a Canadian company that was also selling the Space Marine Adventures game. But it was sold out on there, so. And it's phenomenally cheaper than Barnes & Nobles. And I couldn't order the expansions from Barnes & Nobles for some reason. I could only get the base game. They said they wouldn't ship the expansions to Canada. So I don't know what's up with that. EB Games was supposed to be carrying it in Canada, but they don't. They sell it in one place in Quebec. Though I did hear that it was available in our local EB Games, at least somewhere, at one point in time. I'm just not sure how widespread it was. Alright, that's a big old jet of flame. Oh yeah, that's true. If a newbie was here, new people would come. They come for the newbie. Alright. And they stay for the Mickey. Click. Click. I'll leave his head on for now. What is going on with this? Oh yeah, my Tamiya clippers kept seizing up. They got stuck. Oh, so I'm going to clean that off right now. I ran them into some mineral spirits. And that seemed to do the trick. They haven't been sticking since. I tried other lubes that I had around. None of those lubes worked. I tried a bicycle change rye lube. Some other kind of lube. You know how it goes. Engaging like Picard. Mickey Janver makes it so. All right. Here's the moment of truth. How's he going to look? Probably fine. Not the biggest fan of having a split on the pauldron, but what can you do? Also that schmutz in there. Can't get it quite even. Trim that off. There we go. Jesus. I cannot coordinate my hands today. Probably from pushing small children up hills on their bicycle. Used up a lot of my energy, which is getting better. Definitely getting healthier. It's coming along. All right, so let's put his head on. Is that a joke? The split pauldron as you divided? Or is it legit? Because I feel like it could be either. I think it could be legit or a joke. Maybe both. You know, both are valid. You can feel both at the same time. Once you have the marking on there, though, you won't see the split as much, I'd imagine. But it'll still be there. You'll always know it was there. Yet, yes, and legit. Too true. Yeah, the Mark IV helmets are pretty cool. So just have to glue that head in. Oh, ready to flame. Yeah, I like this flamer guy. It's pretty fun. Pop. I wonder if there's any Mark 8 suits in this set. You can even kind of hear. I don't know if you can hear. Maybe you can hear. Definitely is a cheaper plastic. But that's okay. Yeah, the ones that came in the Space Marine boosters, Space Marine Hero booster set boxes, are better quality plastic. I don't know if it matters too much. Yeah, that's probably a good plan. I'll put some glue on top of it, and I'll sand it down and see how it looks. I'll put some down there. Influx of new people in 3, 2, 1. Launch the newbie. YouTube newbie. YouTube newbie is go. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell Lord Draconum I was doing this. I should probably tell him. I don't think he'll be eaten yet. Alright. Push. Click. Now that's a snap fit. Alright, I think I still have the link in my mouse. So I'll go and I'll click to Facebook. Alright, back to dashboard. Yeah, so all my bitrate's been holding. So definitely the problem, more than anything, was the just running it through that Wi-Fi booster, which worked fine once, but didn't work fine another time. Sunday Night Dice Rave. Ah, what was that? Did I ever see a Sunday Night Dice Rave? I don't think I did. Because usually I have to work on Sundays. If I didn't have COVID symptoms, I would be working today. I wonder if that sleepy Dicey will stop in after he puts his little children to bed. His little gaffer's got to be tuckered out after going up a mountain. Rave on Twitch. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm going to miss those music shows. You're going to have to make a lot of music there, Bazooka, for us to play. Hey, Lord Draconum. I meant to send you the link and then I forgot to. I apologize. I got distracted because I really have been wanting to dig into these little fellows. Okay, so what I'll do is put a little on either side, I think. Back here. There. And there. There we go. And they're pushed in all the way. Perfect. Just a little bit of glue. Not too much. We'll have to see how this shoulder pauldron goes. Otherwise, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think it looks good. Oh, cheese. I want cheese, Mickey Janver. We're going to have tacos tonight, so I'll be getting some cheese then. Oh yeah, I did send you the link. I just meant to do it earlier. I've actually been hanging around here for a little bit. See, I've already built one. And I didn't do it that fast. Wait a minute, Tauntaun. What's going on here? When Han wears a tauntaun like a sleeping bag. Just how cozy Dicey guy is. Alright, let's build the Sergeant now. He's got a grav pistol, which for me is exciting because I've never had a grav pistol or any grav weapon. All my stuff is too old for grav weapons. This is my first grav weapon. Alright, so we'll start with 3 and 2 there. That's 3. That's 2. Is newbie going? Maybe he's going. I don't see him saying that he's going. Are his insides warm enough? Who, newbies? Oh yeah, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on. Newbie's about to become a Tauntaun sleeping bag. Some of these backpacks have this little ribbony pattern here, which I haven't seen on any Space Marines before. That looks pretty cool. Baby's first grav pistol. That's right. Are they good? Is it junk? Grav pistols are for things in armor, right? Are they going to find that much use in Kill Team? Who's got armor in Kill Team? Not too many things, right? Nobody cares about grav pistols. That's right, then. It was the hotness for 5 seconds. Now it's done. I still care, of course, because I've never had a grav pistol. Exciting times for me. Grav was better in 7th edition, says Newbie. And Void Captain Bazooka says, I hope it will not devolve my powers. The grav pistol? Yeah, one of these guys is Space Wolf colored. He's a guy with a knife. None of these guys are Dark Angels colored. There's an Imperial Fist colored guy, and a Blood Angels colored guy, and of course this Ultramarine colored guy, and then the Salamander colored guy. And the other ones have some, the boosters have a few other colors of plastic, including a Celestial Lion, so that's a gold colored one. And the captain is a White Scars, so he's a white colored one. He doesn't look particularly White Scarsy, but that's cool that they made a White Scars one. But all these guys are going to become Relictors. Relictors for everybody. Oh, I'll show you. Let me show you my communist battle suit. I only got one done. It took forever. I had to repair a lot. He doesn't get to point because I accidentally broke the finger off. I fixed the finger, but I decided not to put it on this one. So I gave him 2 plasma rifles. Oh, that one is going to need to be glued again. That's all solid, though. A missile pod, and then I just left whatever this was on. And I gave him the bigger base. Now he's ready to rock and roll. Oh. So Newbie says a grav pistol is a good choice if it's cheaper than a plasma pistol. Oh, maybe it is. I don't have my books on me again. I put them away. Oh, you're watching all your political YouTubers. Nice. Yeah, I just posted a picture up in the group. The Dicey Guy Squad chat group. And my Instagram. And a few other places. I spam that picture a bit. Not too much, just a little bit. I'll scrape that. There we go. Oop. Oh, yes. You kill team PDFs on your main computer. Yeah, I have them, my books just over there. I'm just not going to get up and get them. This guy gets a grav pistol no matter what, because that's what he's armed with. And that's how I like to do it. Even if the grav pistol is the worst thing in the world, he's still going to get one. But yeah, if I needed to just have one plasma rifle in my Tau suit instead of two, I would just say he's only armed with one, not two. He just fires them one at a time. That's all. And there we go. Next up, he gets his little leg. Fellow frothing right-wing Nazis. What are they frothing about? I probably don't want to know. You're the IT scientist. He's the IT scientist. Yeah, you gotta have your game playing computer and your HTPC after all. My YouTubing computer, this one, used to be my HTPC, but then we bought a Fire Stick. Because I just wanted to watch Disney Plus. And all the devices that I tried to run it on wouldn't work. So I just gave up. Like, fine. Fire Stick. I like the Fire Stick, though. Fire Stick works good. We can control it from our phones, so we lost a remote somewhere and we never even bothered looking for it. We're like, just control it with my phone. Good enough. An IT scientist who lives in a tower. Says Bazooka J. Rambo. Nope. Void Captain Bazooka. Void Captain Bazooka. No more Bazooka J. Rambo. That man is dead. Looks pretty good. Yeah, my computer, the one I'm using right now, has a Celeron processor, because that was just the cheapest processor that would work fine. It's got a... what's the generation? Haswell, maybe? Generation? Motherboard. And it had 4 gigs of RAM, but I upgraded to 8, so it wouldn't choke out too much. And it's got my old GT 640 card. But otherwise it works okay. You know, it's not the greatest. It's not the worst. Blueberry bagel. This guy? Is this guy the blueberry bagel? He's got the cool, what are these things called? Tabard? A leather tabard? I always like the looks of them on Space Marines anyway. I did end up buying that, the very first con exclusive Primaris Captain that GW said they were going to set out for pre-orders. I didn't buy any of the other pre-order ones, just that guy. He had one of these things and a cool sword. I figured, I never get to buy con exclusive stuff since I never go to cons, so why not? I'll do it once. Make a party out of it. Head and backpack. Who's got 3 computers? Mickey Janver? Who? Oh, you got a bagel for your breakfast, Lord Draconum. Good plan. I haven't had a bagel in a while. Dangly crotch flag. That's true. He's got the dangly crotch flag. Penny. That's her name. Penny calls them a dangly crotch flag. Sorry, we gotta get through the Ultramarine. He's gonna get transformed. He's become something better. But for now, we have to look at him as an Ultramarine. But soon he'll be a Relictor. The unholy union of Ultramarine and Dark Angel gene seeds. Brave enough to take demonic weapons and use them against the forces of chaos. And then they have to run away to the Eye of Terror. Oh, you did play the He-Man game last night. Awesome. How was it? It was fun. I see that right there. Okay. Dark Ultra Angels. Yeah, I think you sent me the PDF. It looked really good. That He-Man game. Oh yeah, I need a head. Let's get him a head. He's not having that head. This is a good head, though. He's got a beard. Good beardy head. Though he is bald. Nothing against bald people. But, I don't know. I don't like bald and beard as much. I mean, it's what you got is what you got. You can't do much about it. But I guess I wouldn't shave off my beard just because I went bald. That's fair. Yeah, send me the pictures for the stats for sure. Ram Man was cool. He was one of my favorite action figures. Teela was my favorite action figure. I love Teela. So cool. Hopefully they make a He-Man remake like they did the She-Ra. I'll watch the heck out of that. Evelyn, she's cool. I got a Mega Bloks Evelyn. Or Mega Constructs, they call it now. When I saw that, I had to pick it up. Even though my wife was around. Usually I don't buy toys when she's around. But when you see a Mega Constructs Evelyn, you take that plunge. Has Mickey Janver ever done a He-Man cosplay of any sort? Whoa! I received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Jinkies. Look at that. We all living a good life here. I never got into the remakes of He-Man and Thundercats in the 2000s. But the new She-Ra is definitely not an abomination. I can understand if you feel it's a bit SJW. But I think everything was perfect in it. It was really good. Man, I loved it. I love that new She-Ra. I'll never take that back. Uh-oh. Mickey Denver has never done a He-Man cosplay. I suggest Battle Cat. Cosplay as Battle Cat. Oh, don't stab my water glass. Bazooka says, Newbie was into Margaret Thatcher. Now, I don't know grav pistols. This is supposed to have like a hole in the barrel, right? It shouldn't just be flat. Not like a shuriken, a catapult. Should definitely have a hole there, right? Let me know, Newbie. Should it have a hole? Yeah, well. We gotta like what we like, Newbie, that's for sure. But I could see if, I could see why some people wouldn't have liked the She-Ra because of the content. And the way they portrayed some of the characters. I really liked how they all had different body types, too. They weren't all doll-shaped. My daughter loved it, too. We always looked forward to them coming out. We watched the heck out of them. Drill your barrels. Well, I just wanted to make sure this one's supposed to have a drill in it. A hole. Like, once I accidentally drilled out the back of a missile launcher. Wasn't supposed to do that. I'm like, I just drill things. I drilled the back. I'm like, oh, shouldn't have done that. Doesn't even make any sense. It seemed to make sense at the time when I did it. But you know me, I'm always drilling barrels. Yeah, it's true. They definitely were selling mass-produced dolls. I don't even know if there was a toy line based on the new She-Ra. They could have had a good miniatures line for it. I also like the way they portrayed Hordak. I thought he was a very interesting Hordak. Is he holding it up? No, down. Like that. Like that. 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 Like that. Okay. Well, just gotta get it cleaned up more. Forever drilling barrels. Pretty barrels in the air. Is that going to be your next song? After you're done with Pump the Mojo? Pretty good. Get that out of there. Tauntaun Newbie doll. Sweet. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Simon's coming out with a He-Man game. It'll probably be a board game for sure. With like 1 million miniatures. But still strange they didn't come out with a She-Ra game. Maybe it didn't do that well. Overall. Could have been sweet. MJ as Orko. That'd be hilarious. Is that a good barrel size? Let's see. Okay. Dicey guy. Hey, dicey guy. Have you been roused from bed? Dicey does deserve a Sunday off every once in a while. Chibi? Who's got chibi stuff? Ah, the He-Man game. I wouldn't think it'd be chibi style. But it probably won't be classic 80s super muscle style either. Well, maybe it will. You never know. I'm not a huge fan of chibi. Like taking things and became chibi. If they started chibi, that's fine. Or things like Super Dungeon Adventure. Those look okay as chibi. But yeah, I don't like Funko Pop. Chibi Mickey. Alright, now we're going to have to see it. Let's see Chibi Mickey. I don't know why, but I can never figure out how these are supposed to go on. That angle of the peg always throws me off. Is that it? Does it lower down more? Probably about there. Okay. Oop, 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 oop. Oop. There we go. Locked in. Launching across the table. Oh yeah, looking good. Man, helmets are just so great. I don't know why people go with heads. Or helmetless heads. What? I don't think Mickey has to be naked all the time, does she? Is that the rule? These Space Marines are going on a Necron Labyrinth adventure. They're going to fight Necron warriors and immortals and lich guards and even an overlord. And I only have the miniatures for the warriors right now, thanks to Lord Draconum. I wouldn't have had that much if it wasn't for him. Well, I'd have one Necron warrior. I got one cool metal guy. This guy. These are the ones I saw that made me really want to collect Necron to begin with in the old days. Look at that guy. Arr. I suppose they're a bit funnier looking than modern Necron. But I like them. Mickey Janver does it for science. Okay, I don't know how this is going in. That way? That way. Okay. So we'll put a little glue there. Try to keep it off the peg so it doesn't piston out. Just on the edges. All right. Masters of the Universe, the board game. This game will feature highly detailed miniature figures of these characters, giving both gamers and collectors a thrill. Perfect. Which characters were they, Lord Draconum? Kickstarter is great, though, if you want to have a mass amount of CMON miniatures to put in your closet. Or maybe even paint up. Hey, does anyone here know if the new Necron Warriors have moved to 32mm bases? The ones I got from Lord Draconum are all in 25s, so I might upgrade them to 32s if that's the case, because they don't stand very well in the 25s. It always bugs me when they're standing above their base. Oh yeah, what was that Greek in this game that Dicey got? So they didn't say if they're going to be chibi or not. Hey, Lord Draconum. I just feel like they won't be chibi. What makes you think they're going to be chibi? Newbie's closet is full. What do you hide in your closet, Newbie? Ooh. Okay, thanks, newbie. I suspected they must be on 32s now. Almost everything is on 32s, which honestly is better if you are bothered by feet standing off of bases like I am. I just wanted to make sure it was legit before I rebase mine. And I got to decide how I'm going to paint them. Classic Necron color is cool. Silver and green. It's hard to argue with that. And pretty fast to paint up, too. Oh, I never cleaned this up. Yeah. Yeah, I've only ever bought one CMON No, I bought two CMON Kickstarters, and I sold one. I sold Hate, which is amazing miniatures. But I just knew it was all too much. I kept my Zombicide Invaders one. Because I said for sure I want to have one Zombicide Invaders, or a Zombicide Kickstarter. Because the phenomenal amount of minis you get. I was going to sell that one too, but then no one wanted to pay the price I wanted to sell it at. So I decided, I didn't really want to sell it anyway. I want to keep it. Stop dropping in the glue, yeah. Get. Feet on bases. Drill your barrels. Don't trust a newbie. Mantras to live by. Yeah, I think Scouts still look better as 25s, unless they upsize the Scouts for some reason. Because they're pretty much like perfect on the bases they're on, I think. I don't have any Scouts around me. Yeah, Lord Draconum's got a couple of Zombicide games. You got Black Plague and regular, don't you? I just have Invader. Had a lot of cool miniatures. The aliens are going to be a lot of fun to paint up once I do the wet blending on them with contrast. Oh, I'm on to Brother Frostclaw of the Space Wolves. This one's for Bazooka. 2 and 3. There's power in 3s, newbie. Yeah, I haven't found anyone who wants to play Zombicide with me yet, and I don't have it painted up anyway to bring it around. Originally I bought just a Black Plague regular off the shelf for one of my birthdays because I wanted to play it with people, but no one wanted to play it with me. They bought it for me for my birthday, but they didn't want to play it. Well, the wet dog's going to get reallocated to relictors too, so don't worry. He will be purified. And ready to fight demons with demons. And he's pretty cool. He's got a knife. I wanted to build him as a combat specialist for Kill Team, but they don't let Space Marines take combat specialist. They're not allowed to be good in close combat, apparently. So I made him a veteran instead, which means he gets to advance a little faster. So he can bring his knife to bear, which also doesn't get counted as anyway. He's just a guy with a bolter. Nice. You and Angry Panda played it, hey, Dicey? That's good fun. I've watched it played. It looks like a lot of fun. And they say, well, they were saying at the time anyway, that Zombicide Invader really fixed a lot of the rules that people didn't like. It was a real solid game. And I could play as Rick and Morty, so that's never a bad thing. I could play as Rick and Morty and also have Marty McFly and Doc Brown on the table. They could be a 4-way team of awesomeness. Or you could put Stephen Hawkins. Or other people who I don't know. There's Blade Runner. There's Fifth Elements. Lilu. The plastic here is kind of weird. Greasy. People who have played Space Marine Adventure say it's a lot of fun. But it's kind of light. You play through it fast. Which is actually perfect for kids, so that'll be good. And then it has 2 expansions, in which you get more miniatures, 3 miniatures and some sort of rules. I couldn't really find any information about the rules from YouTube videos, so I haven't seen any gameplay of the expansions. If there is any gameplay expansions in there, which I assume there must be. But for sure you get cool models. All right. A little there, a little there. Okay. Oh yeah, how'd you like the season 4 of Rick and Morty? Yeah, it's good. It's okay. I don't think there was anything bad. Usually I don't think there's anything particularly bad with Rick and Morty. But it doesn't seem to have quite the same pull as the first 2 seasons for me. The 3rd and 4th. And that's okay. Things run their course. They don't have to last forever. One thing I really like about Rick and Morty is Rick reminds me of my friend from high school, the way he acts. He was acted like that. It was good times. So then I showed him, and he became a Rick and Morty addict. I don't know if he ever really agreed with me, though. That he acted that way. It's kind of hard to admit being a Rick, though. Oh yeah, no spoilers. I won't spoil it for you. Truth be told, I really don't remember too much about season 4 anyway. things happened. I remember that much. Burping and drool. Oh, hey, noised. Yeah. Yeah, it was the Wi-Fi booster that I was plugged into. Wasn't cutting it. There was too much traffic. Though I did knock the frame rates down to 24. I had them at 30. The green taint. The green taint. Oh yeah, that's right. The first one I did. I was trying that out. I remember that now. I remember it like it was 2 days ago. Was it 2 days ago? Ugh. All right, wolf guy. He's pretty fast. Not much going on with wolf guy, that's for sure. Brother Frostclaw. Which Marcus suit is this? Is it the Mark 6 with a Mark 7 helmet? Is that what he's got going on? Oh, clean that up first. The season 4 of Rick and Morty? Yeah, totally. It's all done now. Grey Knights, yeah. It's okay, Dicey. You just rest. You just soak in the vibes. Yeah. I like the way Grey Knights look a lot. I got a bunch of metal Grey Knights, but I don't have enough arms for them. So they got the one arm with the storm bolter thing. I don't have the one with any kind of weapons, hand weapons. Well, I got 2, but I need a few more. I got a Terminator, and I got a Captain-y guy. And I got a couple guys with incinerators in their hole. So I think I could do a Grey Knights kill team if I can just get my hands on a couple more Grey Knights weapons. Oh. Here, let's hold it up then for you. Now let's wait for it to catch up. I'm on my behind camera. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, don't get any more GW stuff just yet. Unless you go through like the used areas. If you can get it used for a good price, it's not so bad. Or if you have a friend who wants to split a box, that's not so bad either, right? Because you might have a friend who wants to split a box sometime. Yeah, I've been enjoying South Park still, as well, when I watch it. Usually I just catch up in binges, so I'm not sure how far behind I am right now. I do like the social commentary they had. I'm always a sucker for social commentary. Yeah, might as well get through some of your big projects, eh, Lord Draconum? But it's nice to have little stuff to work on the side. But yeah, your G.I. Joe project is huge. He-Man project, huge. Yeah, the Mark 8 has the collar up here. I think I ever had one Space Marine with a Mark 8 torso. Maybe my Death Watch guys do. I can't remember. Everyone always skips Mark 9. I think it was like a play on Windows. Like Windows went from Windows 8 to Windows 10. They skipped Windows 9. I don't mind certain looks of Primaris armors, like the aggressors. I like the way the aggressors look. Maybe the Inceptors, the floaty guys. Floaty guys don't look so bad. Excuse me. Yeah, aside from the collar, I'm not sure what else is different on Mark 8s. But I wasn't really collecting anything when Mark 8s came out. That was about the same time as Grav Pistols, I think. Oh, and they also have the Knight helmets. So similar to the Mark IV style helmet. That's what's different. So I don't think I have any in here. No, not that guy. That guy's got a Stormtrooper face. Oop. And that guy's got a Stormtrooper face. The ones that end in ors are great. I'll clip this guy's head out. Put it in the head pile. Sometimes I think about using these heads for scouts. Because scouts are always bareheaded anyway, and the heads that they do have are kind of dumb. Might look better with these unhelmeted Space Marine heads. Integrity Farm. Yeah, I think I saw Integrity Farm a bit. Scouters. I don't think Lord Dracono has a problem with Grey Knights. I think he wants Grey Knights, but he has way too many projects on the go. I can testify. He has a lot of projects on the go that are very intensive. He's building 2 universes worth of stuff. Scout Or does sound like a He-Man character. Rick and Morty crossover with SpongeBob. That'd be pretty terrific. Would SpongeBob become adult rated though, or would they go the other way? Make Rick and Morty PG-ish. Is there a way to split the difference? All right. Another barrel to drill. All right, let's see. That's about the right size. Perfect. Does anyone else ever use a giant honkin' pin vise? Is it just me? Does anyone else have like tiny little hobby ones? I don't even know why I have a giant one. I just looked up pin vise. That's what I found. That's what I used. Why what, bazooka? Why what? Yeah. My best friend, I was living with them as a roommate with their, I think she was maybe 5 years old at the time, and they wanted to go see the first SpongeBob movie. And I was like, oh, whatever. I'm not doing anything. But yeah, I loved it. It's like, wow, this is awesome. Very psychedelic. Yeah, it was good. SpongeBob, because you have two main characters and it's a cartoon with mad adventures. Yeah, that makes sense. Rick and Morty and SpongeBob. Okie dokie, you get a backpack. Happy times. Yeah, we're going to have some fun tonight. Unless everyone says, no way, I don't want to play it anymore. They just want to watch Studio Ghibli. Which honestly isn't so bad anyway. But I do hope we get at least one game in. Just got to keep building. 5 o'clock here. I got 2 sprues left. Wubba lubba dub dub. That means you're in intense pain. Yeah, I saw the SpongeBob one with David Hasselhoff. I've seen other SpongeBob ones too. I don't remember exactly which SpongeBob's ones I've seen, or how many there are. I think I saw one with Keanu Reeves, but I'm not sure. We've watched a few with my daughter. She liked them. We liked them. She liked them. All right, it's got design up. Oh, glue's starting to get old. When are you gonna run out, tube? Just run out. I feel like I've been waiting to replace this tube forever. I mean, I should be happy that it's lasted forever. Plastic cement doesn't expire, apparently. So that's nice. Oh yeah, look at that. Knifey time. I like this. It actually has a knife. They should all have knives like the second edition guys. Yeah, he's just got an angry fist for the other one. Ooh, Lord Draconum's off for supper. Nice. Enjoy. I gotta make tacos. That's right, Noised. He's like, I've heard 5 parsecs from home somewhere before. It's like, it's me. Saying it all the time. Do you ever say it? You've probably said it before. I'll just keep saying 5p forever. I'll do it. I'm crazy. Run, 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 run away. There we go. Nice. He's ready to go. I feel like Lord Draconum isn't as into food as some of us are. Especially if you're on the Nordic Weasel Games Discord. Sometimes it's all just food. Did I sky chat? Sometimes it's all just food. There we go. Look at that guy running. Next, Brother Gabriel of the Blood Angels. He's got an Auspex. If you want to run an Auspex and kill team, you have to make him Sergeant. So he's a Sergeant, Tactical Marine, with a Comm Specialist tag. Because I think that's what matches well with Auspex is this Comm Specialist. Run into the sushi bar. We ordered sushi a little while ago. It was great. Felt like forever since we had sushi. Probably months at least. Number 3. Chess piece. This guy should have a Mark 7 as well. The prolific Mark 7. Mark 3 suits would look great in the upscaling that Space Marine heroes have. Five long months without sushi. Bacon for bazooka. What's the best way to have bacon? Just straight up bacon? There's something called Canadian bacon. And I don't know why it's called Canadian bacon. We don't really eat it. It's weird. We just eat regular bacon. And the Canadian bacon's a disc. It's not fatty like regular bacon. It's very strange. Bacon buddy. Tell me about the bacon butty. I feel like I should know that. Streaky bacon. Streaky bacon. Well, I mean, Canadian bacon's probably good on like a egg muffin sandwich. What do you guys call English muffins? Yeah, it's kind of like Italian pancetta. From what I remember of that such thing. Definitely a thinner slice of meat. Oh. He's got a messy leg. You just dropped them in the glue? Must have. That is the problem I have with my glue here. I tend to drop things forwards. They don't bounce back towards me. Onto the floor. Which I guess isn't so bad. Ooh, I'm almost done. Maybe. Ooh. Bacon medallions. Yeah, they probably are called that. American bacon is what you call streaky bacon. All right, well, what's a British bacon then? Post pictures. So American bacon's like the super fatty stuff, right? You sizzle it up. It looks like little waves. Hey, Darth Torlin. Welcome. Your name's in red. Oh, because you're on Twitch. That's why. Everybody else is on the YouTubes. Usually people never come to my Twitch. But I do restreaming, so I can see both. And the restream chat. Yeah, made a little mess of that. British bacon is the medallion and the streaky bacon bit in one slice called a rasher. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not really sold on Twitch. Dicey Guy was using it for a while. To good effect. Playing music, or having a good time, and then they stopped that shenanigans, which is kind of sad. Well, that's okay. Ah, yes. Yeah, I have no shortage of projects I could work on for the challenge, Darth Torlin. But I've been wanting to build Terminators since the early outs, so I figured I've been waiting about 2 decades, why not? Let's do it. Let's get those Terminators up. I could have worked on my 4th edition Undead Army. I could have painted Zombicide Invader. I could have worked on my Mercs. Those guys are always fun. I like those Mercs miniatures. I've got a ton of monsters I need to get done for Rangers of Shadow Deep. Nope, not the helmet. There you are. You go over there. Okay, DMC is only targeting clips, huh? So as long as he doesn't keep the show saved, he should be all right. Are you still here, Dicey Guy? Do you hear that? Restream bot spam. No, that's somebody on Twitch. Bazooka. It's our friend Darth Torlin. Or is it Torlin? Darth Torlin. Maybe. Yeah. Dicey might not have gone to bed, though. He might just be, like, sleeping in front of his computer. That happens sometimes. $1 a.m. for Dicey. Yeah. I like to be in bed before 1 a.m. Even if I'm not sleeping. Oh. Decided to have some 1 a.m. bread and peanut butter and sugar? Peanut butter and sugar. Yeah, I think my gramps used to make that for me all the time when I was little. So that's where it comes from. Italians. Makes sense. All right. Gentle. Gentle. Don't break it off. You'll have to pin it on. Sometimes Darth Torlin feels like a bot because he doesn't sleep well. Yeah. Most everyone's on YouTube who are chatting. And it'll come up on the main screen. Have it set up that way. But I'm not sure if it comes through the YouTube chat. Uh-oh. Games Workshop item. What's that? A sugar headache? Yeah, that's right, Noised. Might get a sugar headache. If I eat too much, just like processed foods in general, really. Not enough raw vegetables and things. I start getting headachy and heavy when I wake up in the mornings. I'll feel like I'm mildly hungover. I don't know, I gotta start loading up on fresh foods. And that's why it's taco night. Taco night will cure it. I understand that. Tired of painting the armor. It doesn't seem straight. I discovered a pretty quick way to paint up these relictors. So they won't take me too long. But yeah, I never want to do big armies because I get tired of painting the same thing over and over again. That's why I like skirmish games. And Mercs is a lot of fun that way. You got so many different kinds of units you can choose from. They all have different themes. Never played the Mercs game, though. I don't know if it's any fun. Might one of these days. Yeah, Malifaux would be fun. I love painting up Malifaux. I used to never play. Then Rangers of Shadow Deep came out. And I started talking with people on the group, and it turns out they're all from the same city as me, so we started getting together and playing. And then, yeah, now I play games with people a lot more. Which is pretty invigorating. But yeah, I wasn't really into it up until Rangers of the Shadow Deep. I still skew more towards cooperative games than competitive games. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks when they kill the lions. I bet AVP would be fun, though. Oh, I'm not putting them in there yet. Anyway, you just stay over there. All right. Let's give him a head. I am looking forward to the War Boss Tay challenge, though. I should probably record my oath. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. What day is today? The 28th? Here? Alien King. Oh, I haven't even seen the Alien King. I bet he's pretty cool. Yeah, I like playing family games too. That's what these guys are for. We're gonna probably play it tonight. The Space Marine Adventures guys. Hopefully we do. My daughter likes playing games, but she also takes losing really badly. So this is perfect because it's a cooperative game. So as long as we can keep her alive. She's only 6.5, so she's not emotionally mature for gaming, but she still has fun. She's really good with rules. We started gaming together when she was 4.5. Played some Battle of Vedros. And it was a competitive game, and I learned that I should probably avoid competitive games with her. Oh, there's his head. Perfect. Pointy hand. Sure, let's do pointy hand next. Ha ha ha, newbie. That's right. Well, there's lots of competitive people who are Canadian. Look at the biggest guys on the block, Mini Wargaming. That's a bunch of Canadian mofos. That's right, newbie. None of us are emotionally mature for gaming. The War Boss, he just posted a new YouTube. Are the mini players going to paint these guys? No, I'm going to paint all these ones. They're more for my own personal project of just getting more modernized relictors for my kill team. It's just more of a side bonus that is also comes with the game that we can play as a family. So that's pretty fun. Adeptus Astartors! Gaslands, yeah. Yeah, the guy who was in chat earlier, Lord Draconum, gave me a Gaslands book to play with my daughter, but haven't quite cracked it open. I'll have to look into it. I got a lot of 15mm tank stuff, which apparently the guns from those, the extra guns that you get, can look good on the Gaslands vehicles. But really, I need to order a Gran Torino for my Gaslands vehicle. And then maybe I'll start looking into it. Got a bunch of other toy cars around, but I definitely wanted a 72 Gran Torino as my main ride. And then I'll have to get some templates, I think, because I don't have any of the templates. I think that's how it works. I think that's what he said. Yeah, I played the tanks game with my daughter and my wife. They both enjoyed it. And we got Tanks Modern for my birthday, but we never ended up playing it. My daughter didn't want to play any games after the self-isolation was really hitting. And that was one of our few options to do. She just puttered out. But eventually we'll play the Tanks Modern. We played a variation with some Monster Apocalypse monsters, making them into kaiju for the tanks to battle. So we made it into a cooperative game, and that was a lot of fun. Oh, nice. Noise comes from Torino. The Gran Torino. Yeah, there's also a movie called Gran Torino, which is based on the car Gran Torino from '72, which is my dad's car. Well, it's technically my car now. He said he gave it to me, but it mostly doesn't run. Needs some work. But it was our childhood muscle car. I did a lot of road trips in that vehicle. It's pretty awesome. So I always remember it fondly. The movie was okay. A bit too old white guy saves the day, but still pretty good. The car was nice anyway. And that's really why I wanted to see the movie. Just because I had that car. Oh, I gotta itch my nose. Oh, allergies. Whew, yeah, I'm getting tired out. Only got one more guy after this, though. And then it's off to make supper. Yeah, the Starsky and Hutch one. My dad said that they started off with a 72, but they moved to a 75. And the 75 is the one you mostly saw on the show. But apparently they start off with a 72 in the beginning. I don't know exactly how that works, but I never watched Starsky and Hutch. Well, I watched the remake, but it wasn't very good. But yeah, I love me a Gran Torino. You know what? I think you should do some Gaslands cars, because those are always awesome. I love seeing people's Gaslands cars. Gaslands is just such a beautiful, beautiful inspiration. Yeah, the UK version of Gaslands. Ford Fiestas and Robin Reliance. Less Trans Ams and Pontiacs. But it's never as good as the Australian Gaslands, of course, right? With the Interceptors. Mm-hmm. Yeah, long day today. It was a lot of fun. It was a good Sunday. Not as good as Dicey Guys, though. Going up to the mountains. I miss the mountains. The city I live in can see the mountains. It's in what's considered the foothills. So outside of the city is mostly prairie. And there's some badlands, which are really cool. I like the badlands a lot. I was tired of Space Marines for a while. But then I got back into Space Marines because it's hard to leave Space Marines. Especially now there's Primaris. So regular Space Marines aren't the bog standard. It makes me like Space Marines more for some reason. I don't mind the Primaris. I like to keep them separated, though. I feel like they're their own thing. They shouldn't mix with regular Astartes. The Tacticals and the Assault Marines, and Devastators, Scouts. What else is there? Terminators, of course, like I'm doing. They're up there. Yeah, thankfully I never had too many commissions to do Space Marines. No one ever wanted me to paint their Space Marines. Mostly people wanted me to paint their board games and stuff. I had to do one Tau army for a guy. And that was alright. more. There we go. There we are. Brother Gabriel with an auspice. Pointing up. I could probably bring his hand down. Does it look better down or better up? You know what? I like it up. I like him pointing up. Up there. All right. That's how we'll do it. A Taunus. I don't know what those look like. Warbuste found the three amigos. I set up his Discord. What's the three amigos? The movie? I'm not sure the reference. Because I'm starting to space out. I got way more exercise than I was prepared for, or maybe even had the energy to do. I'm going to sleep like a baby. Clip, clip, clip. Oh, okay. Yeah, I still haven't seen the new video yet. I was Instagram chatting with a friend through the video. And man, Instagram kills my phone. It just murders it outright. Like halfway through our conversation, it just died. It didn't give me a warning. Oh, your battery's down to 5%. It just went from chatting to shutting down. So I haven't seen any of the video notifications. See what's come through. Yeah, I never watched Warbuste when I first started watching YouTube stuff, which was maybe 2014? Somewhere between 2013 and 2014. It was after my daughter was born. First, I was looking around on the YouTubes and I found Uncle Adam. There was someone named Ayla13 I was watching, and she would always talk about Warbuste, so that's where I heard his name from. And then I've been watching Dicey, like a Dicey Guy fanatic, for a while now. Finally started catching his live shows near the end of the year. And chatting up a bit. And then when he said that Warbuste was back and he was pretty excited, I'm like, that must be a good thing. I'm going to see what it's all about. But I haven't had a chance to catch up on any of his old content either, so not too familiar on his backstory. Ford Taunus TC3. Early 80s model. What does it look similar to? Does it look similar to like a Mustang? Did I do this? No, I didn't do this. At one point I thought it'd be cool if I just bought a car that had the same make year as my birth year, a 79. So I looked around and I saw a, what was it now? 79, yeah, it was a 79 Mustang. And I looked them up and apparently they had 4-cylinder engines and they're like heavy, gutless beasts. Not good beasts. Sad beasts. Heavy, tired, sad beasts. But they looked really cool. Yeah, ever since I started watching Dicey Guy stuff, I've definitely seen more Jam Jar and Play Painted, which I hadn't come across them either. But YouTube's kind of vast. It's hard to find people. I'm constantly amazed by the amount of channels out there that are good and have a substantial amount of subscribers, but I just never heard of them. How, after all these years, have I not heard of them? I don't know. Well, this guy's armor is kind of like Mark III. Doesn't have all the plates. Does have his little groinal shield. Ah, just a normal sedan, but American Ford, so it had charm. Yeah, amongst all those Italian vehicles, I bet. Darth Torlin's a 77er. Nice. A lot of people I see on YouTube are not young. That's for sure. Makes sense, though. It's either a young man's game or an older man's game. People like in their 20s, they don't have a lot of time necessarily. Time or money. All right. Torso done. Backpack is the last, and it's 2 pieces. Really? Wow. Wow. Oh yeah, there's the other piece. Let's do the gun first. Oh, you got you worried about your channel. Was that the when they started having the, was it FDA crackdown? Is that who does it? FDA? I can't remember now. The big scandal coming to the early part of the year. I don't think I ever heard anything come of that. I don't heard any channels shut down or anything. No one seemed devastated by it. Still plenty of weird kids content out there. Oop. Head in the head pile. Hey, Lord Draconum's back. Welcome back, Lord Draconum. How was supper? You've eaten supper already? Man, you were hungry, weren't you? I'm kind of hungry. We had a late lunch because we got back late from our adventures. But I'm definitely getting ready to cook some tacos. And by cook, I mean mostly just cut things up. A lot of people have been banned on Twitch for the music. Lord Draconum. Or just because they're weirdos. Ah, small meal. Yeah, it's good to eat light. It's more like lunch for you right now, isn't it? Uncle Adam's been doing Twitch shows. He's going to do a hobby show every Friday morning around 10 a.m. The first 2 he did was in conjunction with the Board Game Geek and Dice Tower for a con that they had. And it was really good. It's the first time I really got the Twitch experience in a positive way. Someone gifted me a subscription. That was nice. So now I'm subscribed to Uncle Adam for 1 month. Nobody that Darth Twirling watched was banned. That's good. Lord Draconum had fish. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to cook up some fish for my wife and daughter. They can have fish tacos. Well, it's already cooked, actually. We're just going to reheat the fish. Some white fish. That's a pretty good looking heavy bolter. I'm going to say that. That's for sure. Hey, Tom Panku. I know that guy. He's legit. Tom loves fish tacos. These ones aren't going to be breaded, though. They're going to be unbreaded fish tacos. I don't know if that makes a difference to you. Legit. Heck yeah. Well, Tom, my show is almost over. I'm just going to be building this guy, and then I'm going to be heading off to cook for the family. But it's nice that you stopped in. Okay, now he's got a gun. And for later, Tom, me and Rosie and Annika, we're going to be playing these guys on a board game. I just got the board game in today. It's going to be pretty exciting. Lots of fun. Rosie's very excited to play it. She's very into board games. Space Mariners! Which Xeno species should you get for Gaslands? Orc guns are pretty cool, but they're also pretty bulky. Eldar Shuriken catapults might look kind of strange on vehicles. Tau weapons are always cool. You'd have a very futuristic looking Gaslands. What other Xenos are there? Tyranids? I don't think you want to use their weapons. Maybe. Could be interesting. This game, Tom, is called Space Marine Adventures. I had to order it from Barnes and Noble from the States. Because EV Games is supposed to carry it here in Canada, but they don't anymore. Which is a bummer. But my dad gave me some birthday money. So I picked it up because it's been on my wish list for a while. There we go. All right, so we got to put it there. Die, tube, die. Just give up. I think this tube's gonna last through this entire session too. I always wonder if is this gonna be the last time I use this tube of plastic cement? It never is. It's always good for the next round. There. All right, get in there. And you... Oh, I see. It's hard to see the yellow plastic for me. I don't know why. It's kind of ghostly. Probably looks fine on camera. Looks okay on camera. There we go. A little sloppy, but good. Oh, better get his head on. Elbow cough? What's that mean? Oh, I see. I won't be able to see emoticons through the restream chat. Elbow cough is like the dabbing emoji. I don't know my American relatives well enough to ask them, but Ivan from Nordic Weasel Games did say that he would purchase one and ship them to me if I wanted. And he was also considering getting the expansions because he has Space Marine Adventures as well. And they play it with their kids. But I figured I'll play the game. I'll play it through. And if we really like it and we play it to death, then we'll get the expansions. Though we really do want the miniatures from it. Oh, Darth Torlin. The emoticon definitely came through, but I don't know what it is. Because this monitor that I use to watch my live stream is my father-in-law's old monitor from 2002. It's an LCD. It's heavy as sin. And I have it mounted up on the wall. Because it's a nice old 4x3 square. So it doesn't take up too much real estate. But it's pretty good. Pretty good, but also not very good. You know? It's perfect for the dimensions and the amount of space I have to work with, but it's very dim. It's either dim or washed out, so I chose dim. When I do my video settings, I have to try to guess to see whether it's going to be too dark on the live stream or not. Because I can't brighten it up so it'll look bright on this screen. It'll be way too bright and washed out. Yeah, so I was able to put the LCD monitor on the wall. It doesn't take up too much space, and really freed up my desk to stack more things. Which is what you really need in the hobby. Stack all your things on your desk. Ooh, Gene Stealer cult weapons. Yeah, because those are basically human anyway, so they would definitely fit. But they're not laser weapons, they're nice auto weapons. I don't have any Gene Stealer cults, guys, to really say. But I think, from what I've seen, that they would look good. Same with the Adeptus Mechanicus weapons. I think they would probably look pretty good. Is that the way it's going to go? Down? Looks like it. Okay. Ooh. Or Necromunda, if you have any Necromunda guys or ladies. Some bits from the Dreaded Ambot. No, not Dreaded Ambot. Just regular Ambot. Dreaded Amble, regular Ambot. That's it. Some of the bits from the Ambot are very small. The little under the claw weapons. Those would probably fit on Gaslands vehicles pretty good. But they wouldn't really stand out necessarily. So I think, is this the way? Let's double check that. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Squish it in. There we go. Tight. You don't want to open up your box of Eschers? I understand. They're pretty great, though. I remember when I first bought them, I was reading up on them online, and someone was complaining about how the hair was in two pieces, but, you know, they're actually really easy to glue together, those two pieces. For me, at least. And I drop things all the time. Ooh, your local GOW store opens soon. Actually, haven't been to our local GW store. It's usually not the most cost-effective option in the city. And the space is very small, so it's not really a good gaming option either. It's really only good for store-exclusive things. But yeah, it's in a mall, so I don't know if it's open or not. I assume it is. I think everything's open here now. There's a big old backpack. Made a little bit of a mess with the glue there. That's okay. It'll be okay. Ooh, maybe I did use up this glue. All right, this is the last base for the last guy. If if you have access to it, the North Star Miniatures Gasland sprue looked super cool. If you can get your hands on it. Yeah, Lord Draconum was right. We got better options for GW stuff. We got a massive store, which has a lot of stuff, including GW, and really awesome gaming spaces and terrain for us to play in. And we got a cool store that sells at a pretty deep discount for GW stuff. So those guys are good to support too. Lots of little other spaces along the way. Oh, no, looks like there's still more glue in there. Well, I guess it survives another session. Well, folks, this is it. I'm going to stick this little guy in these little feet carefully so I don't snap the pegs. And I'm going to have to say goodbye to everyone. Make some supper for my family. Yeah, just like that. And these went together really nicely. I really love the Space Marine heroes. I have these ones. I have the Series 3 Death Guard. I got one other dude who I'd painted up earlier. Where is he? Not that guy. That's a Reaver. Ah, there you are. That gentleman there. He's all painted up. Looking good. Such a nice scale. All right. Well, everyone, thanks for watching. Bye. My mouse is asleep. There we go. Muting the mic.